Well, here we are at Thornborough Bridge. We're going to do a bit of paddle today. We're going to go down the Padbury Brook for a little meander down. This is a car park. You can hear all the traffic going by, main road. This is well known for the old dogging. Be careful if you come here. I've come off here myself about 11 at night. I'll tell you something, Jesus. It put a donkey off its oats, let me tell you. Anyway, you might bear that in mind. Jesus Christ. What I'm saying is, if you drop your wallet here, kick it home. Oh, Jesus. Woo! Well, this is to put in at Thornborough Bridge. A really old bridge this is. I think it dates from the 1400s. And it's Buckinghamshire's sole surviving medieval bridge. Pretty cool bridge though. Yeah. What do you reckon? Yeah, this is a pretty cool place for history around here, really. Just behind me, on the other side of the bridge, there's been found remains of a Celtic Romano temple, I think 2 houses and a cemetery, which is just behind the bridge this side. And when I show you from the other side, in front of me, there's 2 burial mounds. I'll show you them in a minute. Yeah, here are the burial chambers. There's one and there's one right behind the other. These dates are like, I think it's 200 AD. And again, sort of Romano-Celtic. I think they were excavated in 1839 by the Duke of Buckingham. And there was found gold, bronze, glass, and I think there's also a glass urn found in there with human remains. So yeah, a really cool area for your old history. Now then, see? They are then. That's the bridge. Oh, we'll just start to... That's us away then. First little choke point. Right, little portage across here, and I'll see the other side. That's it, that's out the other side. I'll do. This little river, really special to me it is. A few years ago, I befriended a wild otter on here. It took me a couple of years or so, nearly. I used to leave a bit of food, I used to rub a bit of food on my old spec glands, leave it at the side. The bank's just up here where I used to sit under this willow tree. And I found otter spraint there first off. That's poo. So I knew they were around here. And so I'll say after a few years, it took about 2 years, I was just sat in my boat one day, tethered up under the tree, and I heard a load of bubbles shooting along the top of the water. Unmistakable otter. So they come up, and they travel through the water. They've got 2 layers of fur, 2 layers of hairs, and they trap hairs between them when they swim off. The hairs escape, the bubbles escape, sorry. And so I knew it was an otter. Obviously I was like, whoa. Literally froze to the spot. Couldn't get my camera out, couldn't do anything. And she did come up the side of my boat, blowing bubbles and screeching, and I was a bit nervous, like thinking, Jesus, they can hurt you, it's a big animal. You know, circling my canoe and kept circling around. And then she stayed with me for about 10 or 15 minutes. And it was absolutely amazing. So I kept coming back nearly every week. Same spot. I do the old rabbit noise, that's what I used to call it, like a dead rabbit, like, you know. Like an old injured rabbit. She used to come and she'd swim around my boat, blowing bubbles, and got, you know, an amazing vocal range, and making loads of screeching noises. And then one day she just come up to my canoe and she was eating something. And she came up to the canoe, side of the bank, right next to me, and she had a crayfish that she had, and she had the crayfish right in front of me, literally not even a metre away. I've got some pictures. I managed to get a picture, but I lost most of them in a really old phone. It was a few years back. But so she then ate the crayfish, and then she come and sat on the bank right next to me. I could nearly touch her, and curled up and went to sleep right next to me. I couldn't stop smiling for about 2 months. I smile every time I think about it now. But well, yeah. And then for about a year or so after that, she used to come to me all the time. And I was paddling down here one evening with my wife Jane and my daughter Izzy, and she was quite young. And I called her, and she came, and she had young with her. And my wife and Izzy saw her. She brought the young right up to see us in the canoe. Oh, it's just my favourite animal anyway. But like, I just love them. But what an amazing thing. And then one year, I didn't see her really very often. And then all of a sudden, I didn't see her again. Whew. That was really sad. Really sad. But what a thing to experience, eh? A wild otter. I could call a friend, really. It was amazing. Yeah, see, that was on this very little river here. Absolutely beautiful. Hopefully I'll see her offspring perhaps one day. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Might even see one of them today. We live in hope. My beautiful otter. favourite season by far. I just love the colours, the smells, obviously the fungi. It's just magical. Beautiful time of year. Oh, look up here, heads up. There's a gaggle of guard geese. Yeah, I was trying to say that again. Best guard animals in the world, these, you know, the old geese. I used to keep them. Watch it, 2 Emden geese, they were a bloody nightmare. No one would come, the postman, your mates. Gladys and Pearl they were. 2 blokes. Just here, to my left, is where the River Ouse meets this little brook. I've often been told you shouldn't paddle alone, but never by anybody that does. Funny that, isn't it? There she is, look. A drop of oil. That's twice as noisy. Get in there, you bugger. That's it. That's sound. coffee, mate, and a few sugars. I'll have it in there, that's lovely. Ah, never hurt no one there. Lovely. Who's it in there, me little beauty? Oh, where's this? Oh, I forgot my tongs. Got me Pete tongs. Oh, they are. My hands are probably dirtier than the fork anyway. So. Bacon's eyes on the bank. Beautiful. Yeah, there we have a lovely Bacon Bay by the river. Even better. Beautiful. Oh, the old kettle's brewing. Sorry about the noise. The old farmers, it must be hedge cut. It started to cut the hedges in the back of the field. Gee, Jesus now. Because I'm in the middle of nowhere. Oh well. That's a kettle brewing anyway. Boiling her up. Yeah. And as ever, don't be a donut, leave no trace, eh? Tidy up after you. It's not hard. Right, we'll leave on our paddle home. I've seen 2 kingfishers, a green sandpiper, a little egret, and just now a sparrowhawk. Unfortunately, all didn't catch on camera on this little trip. Beautiful to see though. And here I'm going to sit under this old willow, where I've sat for years, and wait. Cool and wait and see if I can perhaps see any of her offspring. Here we are, back at the bridge. Lovely paddle and a nice reminisce about my otter, my lovely otter. So that's that. I've got to run the gauntlet at the old dogging car park. I said to him last time I caught him, I said, I'll give you bloody 3 hours to stop that.